Oh, it's my time to go right. Well, that was the least bit fun. And then just got pulled out on by some man in a little pink Fiat 500. I'm not having that. But then of course I wouldn't even know where to start how to argue in a foreign language. I'm glad to be back on a normal road for normal people. What we had there was an old-fashioned German standoff. Except I don't know any words in German that aren't thank you or please. Asking for a beer. So we've got 25 kilometres till Baden-Baden. This is coming up is Badenstrasse, so Baden Road. Is TomTom on drugs? Why has it taken me down these roads? It's got to get better than this, surely. This is bizarre. What? So I think TomTom's on crack. Where is there a roundabout there? I think it's actually lost the plot. Right, I'm just going to stop here for a sec. This place is ridiculous. There's not even a road. It's like a 10-foot drop into a field. All this because that stupid, lazy bastard couldn't even be bothered to run the boat for the day. I can see the scenery. I just want to be over there. And it's worth saying as well, I'm doing all of this because that stupid, lazy people couldn't even be bothered to run the ferry for the day. I bet I'd still be sat there waiting if I was waiting for the ferry, but instead I'm doing this mental detour that's taken ages. But I did enjoy the forest, that was very relaxing, but what's not relaxing is the confusion of the rest of this place. Right, turning left at the end of the road. This big industrial factory there, I'm really hoping that's not a sign that it's about to go all horrible again. Entering the town of Muggensturm. This is much more what I was hoping for, just flowing. Here we go, we're just coming into Baden-Baden. Woo! Baden-Baden, yeah? Sehr gut. Right, let's just bump up here. Whoop, whoop, Well, hello, I've just reached Baden-Baden, which is the start of the Black Forest Road. So I've just loaded that up and we're going to get on the Black Forest Road now. It's certainly getting hotter as well, but very nice city. It's just quite toasty, so I might have to stop and take the thermal liner out of the jacket. But there you go, Baden-Baden. Let's get on the road and continue some more. Well, that was really weirdly lovely. And you see this sweet old woman, hang on, that one there, she just stopped and just had a conversation with me, straight up in English, for about 5-10 minutes. It was lovely. It was like your grandma suddenly appears and you just get to chat to her. And that was one of the weirdest things that's ever happened, I think. But that was so nice. That was just what I needed, because obviously at hotels they say, you know, how are you doing? all the stuff, but they didn't actually talk to you. And she started telling me, but not in a weird way, you know, she was really nice. But she started telling me about her family and what she does now, and just saying that this is a very boring town, and it's quite nice to see someone young and interesting. So I think she was hitting on me, but no, I'm joking. But she's given me her business card, and I said I'd send her some photos, but she's gone now. But that was absolutely lovely. I was starting to feel a little bit lonely. First time away from home for ages, and it's only day 5, day 35. That was just what I needed. And also it's 17 degrees Celsius now, so it's getting pretty hot. So yeah, wow. That was really sweet. Just when you want someone to cheer you up, they appear. It wasn't grumpy, but could have done with a chat with someone. That was just what I needed, just a little chat about. She just asked me, where am I going, where have I come from? Let me just stop my mirror shaking for a sec. Oh yeah, should have gone. That's the problem with the Boxer engine. When it gets hot, it really vibrates a lot. So my nan, she's always making friends with people when she goes on holiday, and I always wonder how she does it. You know, it's a bit of a weird thing to be able to do. Just suddenly make friends with someone and be like, oh yeah, I've got a friend in Geneva, or I've got a friend here, there and everywhere. But I see it's actually quite easy. Right, come on TomTom, quickly. Figure it out round here. Well, that was the little town of Baden-Baden, and now we're just making our way onto the Black Forest Road. Now we've got 404 kilometres to do. Obviously not going to do that all in one day. If I can get up until about 6 o'clock, and then I'll look for a hotel. Welcome to the Black Forest in Germany. Now this is not quite the B500 yet. And this is the first set of twisting roads, so at some point I'm going to get this Mercedes out of the way. Not so I can go faster, just so I've got a bit more of an idea of what's going on. Bit weird, there's just big chunks of snow at the side as well. I don't really get it. The sat-nav's pretty confident you can do 100, but all the signs are saying 50. Well, welcome to the B500. And I'm not sure you programmed the TomTom, but it's certainly got a bit of a mind of its own. Whoa! I have no idea where that black Mercedes came from. I didn't pull out on them. And they certainly were nowhere near where I spotted. Go on then, if you're so fast, overtake him. this is part of the Black Forest route. Now there is snow at the side of the road, which is bizarre, but you don't really feel the cold, to be honest. So if you're wondering when I'm filming this, it's the 11th of April, something like that. But if there wasn't snow, honestly, I'd be tempted to say this was nearly summer, because it's about 17 degrees Celsius, which compared to the sort of 7 or 9 I've had all week, that's actually quite nice. My gloves get a bit sweaty, which is absolutely disgusting. And I'm sorry if you're eating fish and chips right now and you're thinking, oh, it's not a flavour I really want. Nope, it's not really a smell I want on my hands either, but it's just these gloves. I've cleaned them so many times, I get tempted to just say, nah, and just get some new ones, but it's always hard finding gloves, I think, once you find a pair. It's like boots. I brought some new boots before the trip. I couldn't get my foot under the lever to change gear, which is quite crucial. BMW, good choice. Cruise along. I did think I'd be able to go a bit faster than 45 mile an hour, but anyway, again, I'm not really here for any of that, to be honest. Gotta say, this is some of the most refreshing air I've had in a very long time. Just, oh, lovely and crisp. So we're just coming up to Untersmatt. And there's a ski slope with, oh, quite a lot of snow still on it actually, not what I was expecting. Right, this looks like a good place to stop and admire the views. Just so quiet. Fantastic.
Attention, please. Money is evil. Trust your people and hold your hand out to make it equal. Love yourself when no one else will, 'cause they can't help it, they're just selfish too. They don't waste the breath. They don't know you, they don't know you. I'm crashing and I just can't seem to hide, and I'm alright, but I feel it hold me tight. I find some light inside my mind.
Hello, welcome. I'm just stopped to fly the drone. It wasn't very happy. It thinks it's in a military zone. I need to do the new update on it, because it might well be a military zone, but I don't know if you can see it, but can you see that quarry looking thing? Well, they just blew up the whole hillside and scared the life out of me. Was not expecting that at all. I thought, God, that thunder's loud. There was a little bang, which I thought, oh, this thunder's loud, and then it really kicked off. It's just amazing to see. I couldn't get the camera there quick enough, and it also couldn't quite work out what was happening. But anyway, that was the Black Forest. Well, we haven't finished it yet, but I hope you enjoyed just that little drone flight. And we're just going to carry on down now. This is, of course, the bottom of the ski centre. That looks like it's, thankfully, too warm now. Right, we're at a different section of the Black Forest now, and I've got to say actually it's a bit colder, to say the least. Now, of course, if it was summer, I'd be looking for a campsite on this road. Just winds its way along. It just looks like the whole world is covered in these trees. It's not, I have to say, but it really does feel like. I love this little bangs and pops I'm getting. Now, one thing I was reading a long time ago was, in an effort to stop the house just being built upon and there being basically loads of houses here, what the locals decided to do was get the place declared an avalanche zone. But of course it was self-declared and they weren't very worried there'd actually be an avalanche. But what it meant was that for all the people who wanted to get planning to development and things like that, they couldn't get any sort of permissions or insurance or anything like that to build any more homes because the place was an avalanche zone and nobody would touch it, even though it was quite commonly known that that's just what the locals said it was, and they went ahead and got it declared as one just to stop more people building houses. I think that's very clever, isn't it? The whole community teamed together to basically lie in order to protect their homes, because it is quite sweet, isn't it? You get your house on your side of the hill and that's it really, and then close to you but not very close to you is your neighbour's house, which also looks very sweet. And of course the pitch roofs are for snow in the winter. It just helps the snow slide off and it just reduces the weight. So I thought it was pretty interesting actually. Again, it's out of season, so if it's a ski place it's probably just shucks, it's just finished its winter season. And if it's a summer place it hasn't opened yet because it's not really summertime yet. Look, there's a hotel, restaurant, just empty. Quite a lot of places just empty really. Just coming up to one of the twistier sections now. I really love that bang and crackle I get when I roll off the throttle. It's just so relaxing. Oh, just you know you're going to get it nearly every time as well. There it is. And it's the little silence before there's a little wait and then it goes. Oh, this is perfection. Just gliding along. Beautifully smooth roads. So I'm doing 50, well I'm not doing 50, I'm doing 60 kilometers an hour, but nobody else seems to want to do that. Everyone else just seems to want to overtake all the time. Anyway, I'm just going to ride my ride. If people want to overtake, they can. I'll probably find out as I look back on this the limit was 100 and I've become the very person I hate. But also I suppose if you did this road every single day to and from work, you'd know exactly where you were. Which is so peaceful. MT-07 again, Yamaha, very popular. Oh, there we go. My other ears just popped back. Oh, hopefully I sound more normal now. I was starting to sound a bit high-pitched, I thought, but couldn't really hear myself again. Thankfully my left ear's just popped, very satisfying. Join me in sunny Germany, and I'm still in the Black Forest. I haven't gone very far. I'm just outside this photography shop, and the owner's just come out and said hello, and he thought I was in trouble, and I said no, I'm very content, thanks. I'm all fine. I just thought I'd stop here and check out hotels. So he's recommended Hotel Hirtshal, which is literally on the other side of that building. On the other side of that building, apparently. And funny enough, I'd just seen it on the app, and then he came around the corner as well, so very, very cool indeed. So yeah, he was saying that 40 years ago he was in London, and it's nice to see someone travelling and enjoying. And he said he learnt a lot from his travels around the world, and he was very humbled. And I'm very humbled I get to do this. And that's the second stranger that's come and chatted to me today. Hang on, watch this. Guten Tag. He's a funny man, that one. I was just talking to him, and he came out and said hi, and that old man there, he just squeezed between the bike and the wall for no apparent reason, but you know the type, bit of a weirdo. Strange. If they come and chat to you, you go... But no, that was absolutely lovely. And the guy was just explaining that he was very humbled by his travels around the world, and it was nice to see someone else travelling too. Anyway, it's only time to check out the Hotel Hirtshals. So I'm just going to go check that out, and everyone has been absolutely wonderful today. He said it's got great food as well, so I'm going to go and check that out. So about 500 metres, and Hotel Hirtshals. Let's go give it a go. Hopefully it's not too pricey. If it's too pricey, I'm going to go somewhere cheaper and just sort of say I went there. Let's catch you soon. Stopped to check out the hotel, and someone who owns this shop just came round to say hi and chat to me. Oh, here we go. There's a funny man, that man. Well, the guy I was talking to, when that man went past, he gave me like a massive sigh, like, here we go. This geezer. There's literally like a water bottle of space between my box and the wall. Some people are so funny. I bet he just spends all day going up and down. Brilliant. What an absolute giggle. Right, just round this corner, Hotel Hirtshal. Let's go give it a go. Right, just round here. He said it's not too expensive, and on the app, if it's the one I'm thinking of, it was £56, which is fine by me. Oh, come on, mate. Oh, get on with it. Finally, right. It looks posh, not gonna lie. Not sure if I can afford this one. Gotta say, guys, it looks quite posh, doesn't it? But I'm gonna go and say hello and see what they can suggest. And as easy as that, we are in the hotel. It's not Hotel Hirtshals, it's called something else, which I'll find out in a moment. But I didn't book it through the app. I just took the guy's recommendation and just drove around the corner. But I've got free breakfast and free parking. Anyway, let me show you around the room, because it's pretty good for €59 a night, this bad boy. Right, so that's the main door, some hooks, and the bathroom, very smart, very tidy. Round here, single bed, again, I have a single bed at home, so that's absolutely fine by me. Little desk where I put all the bike gear. And then that's me, hello. Just some more bags and stuff, cupboard. But never had a balcony before, so let's go out here. My shoes, because they reek. And this is the balcony. So my plan later is just to tuck into some beer here. But here we go. It's very peaceful except the road. So it's not very peaceful at all, really. But there you go. Absolutely lovely. And the bike's just there. I think I'm onto a right winner here, so I'm just going to chill out for a bit and then I'm going to go down and have some dinner.